I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about the bassist from the band Marduk has vacated the band after an on-stage Nazi salute. Magnus Devo Anderson is set to fill in for the bassist. Last week, Incineration Fest, a video surfaced in London that shows the Marduk bassist Joel Lindholm doing the Nazi salute on stage in London. It was clearly a tasteless act that could potentially embolden actual Nazis in the process, let alone reflect poorly on the entire band. Yeah, I mean, really reflects bad. As it turns out, the rest of Marduk agrees with the assessment as they announced just minutes ago that Lindholm had vacated his position in the band and that ex-bassist, okay, so person who has some knowledge of the band, Magnus Devo Anderson will temporarily fill in while the band finds a replacement. According to their post on social media regarding the change, the band said, oh, okay, should I even quote this? I don't really like this. Mel Gibson defense. It's the Mel Gibson defense. Okay, whatever. The band said Lindholm was, quote, very drunk when he did the Nazi salute. Not that that's an excuse, right? No. He was very drunk, but that's not an excuse, obviously. Following a variety of intolerable stage antics by a very drunk Joel at the Incineration Festival last week, he has vacated his position in the band. Our old friend and bass player Devo has agreed to step in on a temporary basis, so this is unlikely to affect any of upcoming shows. I don't know if that's necessarily true. The incident happened just as they were finishing up their performance of Beyond the Grace of God, about 45 minutes into the set. As you can see in the video below, Lindholm is on the right side of the video when he blatantly performs the salute. Wow. This is yet another incident involving Marduk and Nazi-based controversies. Back in 2018, a Swedish newspaper found the vocalist Daniel Roston and now ex-drummer Frederick, let's just call him Frederick, on a leaked database of customers that purchased Nazi propaganda from the Nordic resistance movement. Now I actually want to go, because we're going way too deep into this is not a good look for the band, right? This is not a good look for the band. You just saw Pantera. They were banned from Germany, and it wasn't even like a band incident. It was Phil Anselmo, who was in a different band in 2016. He was in a band called Down. He performed a Nazi salute. I believe that was like in America or something like that. It wasn't even in Germany or anything like that. But when Pantera were announced, Pantera, the band who just reformed, when they were announced to perform a few concerts in Germany, they got banned. People were like, no, we're not allowing this entire band in this country. We don't support any type of Nazism. And like I said, Phil Anselmo was not even in Pantera at the time, and it was like in 2016 in like a completely different country, and they are not allowing that in Germany. So this is very, very disgusting act from this bassist Joel Lindholm. If the rest of the story is true, that buying Nazi propaganda and things like that, this band, they're getting a really, really bad name. I would say that a really, really bad reputation. They were performing in London, doing things like that. I don't think it's banned in London, right? In America you could do whatever you want, right? But in Germany, obviously you can't do that. In London, I don't know what the rules are for Nazi gestures, but I'm pretty sure it's frowned upon. I would say that, but let me know your opinion of this story. I'm Jason. The world is yours. I mean, I guess you would say the good part of it is that he has been kicked out of the band. I don't know how long this statement was. in this, right? Right, because it's just a paragraph, but you would hope, and I'm hoping, in another part of this statement, they apologize as a band and say we 100%. Besides just saying, our friend was drunk and he's no longer a part of the band, they apologize and say we do not condone Nazism, Nazi salutes in any way, shape, or form. I'm hoping that's in another part of this statement and not just, blaming Joel and kicking him out of the band and just saying, yeah, he was very drunk, But you have to, you gotta disown this statement. You gotta distance yourself from this position, because this is not a position you want to be if you're trying to be a commercially successful band, right? At all, right? But I'm Jason. The world is yours. Today we had a story about the bassist from the band Marduk has vacated the band after an on-stage Nazi salute in London. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.